got the heads off of this the other day. You can see coolant ports look kind of grody, but that's kind of normal for motor this age. Check this out though. Look at this. Look at that crud. I've changed the oil in this car 5 times. And you know, y'all know how much I've driven this thing, how often it's been raced. Because there's like a video, you know, every time I go to the track, whether I get good footage or not, there's a video. That is nasty. But like, that's also impressive to me that my nasty little motor has held up so well. These old Fords are tough. Yeah, here's some more nasty stuff on the coolant side. So anyways, yeah, that's the update. This old ratty thing went 781. That's impressive. Anyways, let me get this thing flipped over and we'll see the condition of the bottom end. It's stripped all the way down now. It's, you know, bare block. Sorry about the lighting in here. I mean, you just can't get certain detail off a phone. There's not the least bit of cross hatching in the bores. The pistons are scratched up. You know, if I could show you the detail of the crank, it would just to kind of put it in your mind. Let me just tell you about it. All right, let me tell you about the crank. So, first of all, it's like tearing this thing down is just kind of like a testament that you really got to change your oil and do it often, and your air filter too. The crank looked like it was been run with oil and sand and gravel. I mean, it's like got all kinds of grooves in it. The bearings are ate up. It's just really sad looking. But also a testament to how tough these old Fords are. But you know, I couldn't show the detail. It just wouldn't do it justice. But just take my word for it. The bearings are ate up. The crank is ate up. That crank is not going back in this motor. And I know I'm about to put another crank in a car like I did on my other one, and it's not balanced, but it's just gonna have to be okay. I'm willing to roll the dice. So anyways, we'll get this motor cleaned up, get the block cleaned up, and start piecing it back together. So that's the update on this. Now let's go to the track and hang out with Denzell. Tonight is really, honest to goodness, it's more about 60 foot than anything. So the footage you'll see is it's not going to be a whole, you know, full track rips. We're just kind of looking at that 60 feet, seeing how to adjust the tire pressure and the shock and strut settings. But anyways, yeah, let's go. Guys, we are southbound and the hammer's down. It's Thursday night. We're heading down to Steele, Alabama. That's the Alabama International Dragway. It's test and tune night. We don't have anything to test or tune, but Denzell's going to be down there with his Coupe, and Steve will be down there with his 85. So should be some fun stuff to watch. Anyway, hopefully Denzell gets gold tonight, or at least some more seat time. He's learning the car and making some adjustments, so we're almost there. All right, that's us. Steele, exit 174 on Interstate 59. Rolling in, kind of slim pickings right now, and we're not complaining. There was some rain earlier today and just come down out of nowhere. That may have scared some folks off. Let's go find Denzell. What have we here? Old boy just passed out on the front of his car.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Ready for some action.
I hear you. They say anything about when it's going hot?
No. Awesome.
Let's do a little walk around on this thing. It's a 88 Coupe. I'll tell you, the first time I met this car was probably back in 04 or 05. At the time, it had a stroked Windsor with a single turbo. I want to say a C4 and 355 gears. And things have changed since then. It's changed ownership. What?
Three times.
3 times, 4 times maybe.
4 times maybe, yeah.
So let's see what we got here. All right, it's got System Max on it. I love that intake, and that intake actually came off a friend of ours' car. So the reason I love System Max is actually because of that specific intake. He got that back in 01 or 02. He got a System Max kit and went on a GT. And anyway, that car's bad. So we got that. Got an Anderson power pipe. I think it's an 80 millimeter CNL. 42 pound injectors. The heads were done by Bennett Racing. They're twisted wedge. So you got long tubes. You got an Anderson
N91.
N91, okay. It's got a 3550, but you can't really see anything down there. Anyways, it's been upgraded. It's got a 31 spline input. No, 26 spline input, 31 spline output. We got slicks on it tonight. It's geared 410, so hopefully we can hook. He's played with the clutch and he's played with a few other things, so we got our fingers crossed for progress.
Yeah. See it over Facebook now?
Yeah, I'll check this out.
Top knot, what's that? Crane.
So Malcolm's car from Fastest Cars in the Dirty South. Guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I had a good time with the track. We took a lot of slow-mo video so we can kind of see what the car's doing, kind of figure things out. I really like slow-mo, and I recommend it to anybody who's wanting to kind of see what's happening with their car, and especially if you have any adjustability in your suspension. But also, I mean, whether you have adjustable suspension or not, it's beneficial, as far as air pressure and launch RPM. And also, how fast you're letting the clutch out. You can just dump the clutch, or if you kind of, let it out. But anyway, we had a good time. The last pass of the night, he let me take it down the track, and it was pretty awesome. I was hesitant because I had work boots on, and I drive my 95 with work boots, and it's not easy, but I can do it. I can power shift with work boots, but 95 or 94 and up pedals are a little bit different than Fox pedals. And I know I'm making excuses, but anyway, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad he let me make a pass in it. That car's a rocket. It's got a lot more in it. I went 772, and that was missing third. So, I mean, the car's got a lot more in it. The 60 foot was 158, and it felt really good. And you can see in the video, it's got more in it. So, I guess it's going to wrap it up. Another thing you may have noticed is the car sits pretty low. It's got a nice looking, it looks really good how it's sitting. But when you're that low, your lower control arm angle doesn't help you. So in another video, we're going to put a set of Lakewood arms on that car, and those Lakewood arms have drop brackets, and it's got 3 different holes, so we can play with the instant center. So look forward to that. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll catch y'all later.
Can't go back.